of inauguration of 110 kilowatt solar rooftop power plant. An initiative which will help us to have a greener, cleaner and sustainable future. I'm very happy and excited, and I always be when I address students especially. Why students? Because students are the change makers. Students are the future leaders. You are the torch bearers of this country. The future is in your hand. And I want to ask a example and to give you a fact. Our country population is 16% of the globe. But it's shocking to know we have only 1% of the resources of the world. Now, my dear children, listen carefully. How if you go with present demand, the way our demand is increasing. India is a third in the globe as far as electricity consumption is. Today, our power consumption of our country is 255 gigawatt. And it is going at a rate of 10%, 10 to 12%. We in Goa have witnessed the sharp increase in load in the last 3 years, especially after the COVID. Our load is increasing by 10%. Today, we cannot live without gadgets. Our life has become more comfortable. ACs, every person, every house have AC, which was not happening 15 to 20 years back. The load is increasing, but how to generate so much electricity is a concern. You all know, you have studied in the various subjects, fossil fuels, how many millions of years it takes to form those fossil fuels. And if we go with the same rate as we are going today, there are only 30 to 35 years left to produce, to generate and to consume electricity. So are we thinking about the future generation? We have inherited from our grandparents. Our grandparents has kept us enough resources to live. But we here are become selfish, but not for man's greed. Today, we do not use resources as per our needs. The wants have become more. We do not worry about what will happen for the future. Students are the ones who can change this. It is very difficult what our future will be. The entire ecosystem is getting polluted. And many a time, this environment, this atmosphere, we all think it belongs to me, it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to you, it doesn't belong to me, it doesn't belong to this state, not one nation. It belongs to plants, it belongs to animals, it belongs to everybody who is a part of this ecosystem. It belongs to the entire planet and we need to take care of this planet. Therefore, I congratulate and appreciate the efforts of the school. I think it's the first school to go with such a big plant, 110 kilowatt. And this school has really thought about the environment, which we all today, the progress, growth, we cannot stop. We all want to grow. The world has become commercialized. And we cannot stop that. We all want to prosper. We want our children to prosper. We want all to grow and have a prosperity in our life. So development has to happen, but not at the cost of nature. We have to see how we grow, how we develop, at the same time how we take care of our environment. Robert Swan is an environmentalist, is a motivational speaker, is from UK. He once said, the biggest threat to this planet is the belief. And what is that belief? The belief that somebody else will take care of us. We all feel that government will take care of. We all feel parents will take care of us. We think school will take care of us. We think neighbor will take care of us, and we do not act. The time is come to act. We all know climate change is no longer a remote subject. It has come our doorstep. We all have witnessed what has happened in Kerala, Wayanad, how the landslides is affected. It all because of us, our human activities. The temperature has increased, as sir said. In 1995, all the countries came together. That time they came to know that we are going for something, like a bomb, you can say, what our future will be. 1995, and they thought, we should try to limit temperature rise by 2 degrees Celsius. That is our COP came. Paris Agreement, where they say the temperature has to be controlled to 2 degrees Celsius. And efforts were made to see that it doesn't go beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius. 30 years back. But still, despite of global efforts, we are not able to control. Last May 2020 was the hottest month in the last 36 years. India has seen such a rise in temperature, and as sir said, what happens with increase in temperature? We do not know. We just see it is 1 degree Celsius. What can happen? Many species are becoming extinct. Our survival not only depends on our own growth. All the plants, animals, life in the oceans, life in the sea is all important. Many times we fail. What will happen by increase of 1 degree Celsius? Lot of diseases will come. Rise in sea level is already increased by 20 centimeters, and the study says it might go another 0.5 meter. So what will happen with that? The marine life will get affected. Ocean acidification will happen. 40% of the emission of the greenhouses comes from the power plants, from the thermal plants. And the most important gas of the greenhouse gas is the carbon dioxide. 60% of the emission of the carbon dioxide is because of the electricity. Therefore, it is very important that we all, solar plant is like a seed of hope. Today, if you want to reverse the whatever damage we have done to the environment, solar power is the only solution. And therefore, once again, I want to congratulate and appreciate. But this message, all students should take it to our homes. We should try to create this awareness. We should try to tell our parents that this is important. This is the future. The life what we are having today is a loan from our future generation. How our parents, our grandparents has taken care of us, has kept enough for us. It is our duty that we keep enough for our children, our grandchildren. And only if we act today, as in the opening, students have performed, together we can. Only together it is possible when we work as a team. At our homes, when something happens, we all come together because of family. But when it comes to environment, we all think that somebody else will. My dear students, I just want to say few things, and I want to tell a small story for to you all. It seemed in one of the organizations when everybody was coming in the morning to work, they saw a big board at the gate, at the entrance of the gate. And on the gate, that board was, it read like, the person who was hindering your growth has passed away. You all are invited for his funeral as a last respect. His body will be kept in the Chimkana Hall. You all are invited to see him as so place and so. Time. When everybody was reading, when they were coming for work, they were upset. Who is this person? The curiosity was growing as they entered and they were started talking with each other. Who is this person who was hindering our growth, the growth of the organization? All were interested and curious to know who is this person. And everybody, was there inside a coffin. Inside the coffin was kept a mirror. And everybody who's trying to see who is that person who could see their own face. And there was a nice message. The only person who stops you in growing is you. My dear students, our fears, our own inabilities, everything depends on us, our future. We all have to act now. We have to see how we can grow. What is our future? Every message what will come, we should learn and see how we act. My dear children, do not fall in love with success. Fall in love with the habits that will lead you to success. You are the important person of today's generation. The future is in your hand. So I want to tell you a few things as I have grown in the organization, in my past organization, as I have grown in my life, with my experience, and which will help you. Just few habits, 6 to 8 habits which I have seen which will help you. Many a times we try to experience by our own. It is said clever people are the one who will go through certain failures, experiences and try to change. But I want you to be wise. Wise people are the ones who learn from others' experience. Instead of you experiencing and then changing it. Because many a time we do not know how to act, what decision has to be taken. And when we have failures, we try to change. We do not have so much time left. If you want to grow in life, you want to be successful, we have to learn from others' experience. Therefore, the first important habit is the focus. Try to have a focus in life. You all are the future leaders. Many a time, we get distracted. And the most important distraction is mobile. My dear friends, I feel pain to see every child is addicted to mobile. These are the distractions. Mobile has taken away the business of cameras. They have taken away the business of calendars, alarm clocks. There are no more face-to-face communications happening. But do not allow this mobile to take away our families. Because if we continue this distraction, if we continue this addiction, we will not have good families in the future. So very important, my dear children. You will say I am diverting from the topic. This guy was brought for the solar inauguration. I thought, because whenever I see students happen, keep it focused at one place and it will ignite fire. This is the power of focus. So I want you all to have a focus in life, have a goal, have a vision, have a focus, and you all will be successful. The second important thing is discipline. It is said when you assign a number 1 to 26 for 26 alphabets, there are only 2 words in the entire dictionary which will give you 100% success. That is the attitude of reach to that, you would have excelled like anything. Consistency is also very important. Persistence, even with the failures, whenever there are failures, also you should try to see that, do not worry of the failures. Learn from the failures. Only then we will be able to grow in life. Like, when a child asks, like today, how we can have Apple mobile and can be proud of as a luxury. So Nokia, they never did wrong. Ethically, they were the best company. There were never doubt raised on their integrity, but still they failed. The CEO in his final address to the employees, to the media, he said one powerful statement: we did not do anything wrong, but still we failed. There is a lot of meaning in this. We did not do anything wrong, but still we failed. They did not do anything wrong, but they were relaxed. They thought they were the best. Their competitors took they were good enough to understand the requirement of the consumers. They invested in technology, they invested in innovations. They were relaxed. They knew where to invest. They were consistently trying to improve. Therefore, Samsung and Apple took over, their business. That is how the company failed. There are so many things in life we should learn from our experience, from others' experience. Very important things, my dear children. And another habit is gratitude. Have gratitude in life. Many a times I have seen with me, there were smart children, the best. I can't see such kind of smart in my engineering and all. So smart, but they fail in life. This is very important. It is not only the smartness will help you. Ethics is a very important. The values, to everything what comes around us, to the water, to the oceans, whatever creations of God, we should thank God. We should thank others. We should thank whoever is around us, and the world will be a beautiful place for that. My dear children, you need to be resilient. Nowadays, you all have faith. Doctors, not that. Those days are gone. There are so many things you can do. You have to see your talent. God has sent us. Everyone understands our talent. We have failed to see where we are the best. Try to find out those talents, nurture the talent, grow in that talent, and be successful. My dear children, I'm very happy to come here. Again, to go back, it's very important that we take care of nature. Nature gives us everything. Try to take care of the nature. Many a time, we all parents, grown-up people, we try to give everything to our children, make money, give them property, give them gold, but who will take care of environment? I always tell, keep a good environment, a better environment, a cleaner environment, a healthier sky under which we can work freely, we can breathe fresh air. This is what we all want to invest. But unfortunately, everybody feels that somebody else will look. As Roberts once said, the biggest threat to this planet is the belief that somebody else will take care of us. So let us take care of nature, and nature will take care of us. It is a simple theory in life, a nature God. Whatever you do, you get it back. Take care of nature. Nature is so powerful that the entire ecosystem, the entire planet is important. We fail to understand the life in the ocean. What is its importance? Our survival depends on plants, animals, marine life, life on land. Everything is important. So once again, I want to thank the school for giving me an opportunity to come here to inaugurate and to address you all. One last important sentence I want to tell the student. I know you all are bored. Remember one thing: 1 minute anger, 1 minute anger, 1 minute lust, 1 minute luxury can affect your decade-old happiness, can finish your career, can finish your future. Every action, every thought, what comes in your mind, be careful. Nobody will be able to save you. The only person who can stop you from growing is you. Remember, many of the children, good children, fall under trap. And one of the habits which I missed is your company where you are. My dear children, if you fall in the company of drunkards, smokers, I do not say you will become a drinker or smoker. But high chances that you also become a smoker and drinker. The chances are high. Therefore, I say you have to choose. Choose your friends, you just choose your company wisely. A raindrop, when it falls in our hand, it is so pure that we can drink it. If the same drop falls in the gutter, we cannot even use it to wash our feet. If the same raindrop falls on a lotus leaf, it shines like a pearl. And if it falls in the oysters, it becomes a pearl. For the trustees to serve for giving me the opportunity, and very happy that you have taken the initiative which will help for a cleaner, greener and sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring, encouraging, and words filled with so. Let us give him a tremendous round of applause. Thank you so much. Sir. We also appreciate Mr. Santana Silva, the Executive Engineer, Division 4. Let's give him a round of applause. And to Mr. Deepak Setapati, the Assistant Engineer. Let the applause keep going. I invite our Principal of the Primary School, Mrs. Pallavi Buyao, to propose the vote of thanks.
Deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you all to propose the vote of thanks on this moment. Sincere gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Stephen Fernandez, Chief Electrical Engineer, Government of Goa, who despite his busy schedule have taken time to grace this occasion with his presence and inspiring words. We are also thankful to Mr. Santana Silva, Executive Engineer, Division 4, and Mr. Deepak Setapati, Assistant Engineer, for making it possible today. We are lucky to have Mr. Sharve Kunde, Mr. Sandeep Kunde of Kunde Solar Solutions and their team, Architect Rajiv Desai, Architect Ramesh Bandekar, and our electrical consultant, Mr. Veval Furtado, as a part of our expert team. Their timely, consistent, and incredible efforts and determination has lit up our school campus. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude and bunch of appreciation for your unwavering support, expertise, and invaluable contributions. Special thanks to the media for capturing our precious moments of the day. Heartfelt thanks to our respected Chairman, Mr. Zay Manuel Narona, Director, Mrs. Miley Narona, other members of the Trust, my co-principals of the pre-primary, Mrs. Brenda Mandari, and secondary and senior secondary, Mrs. Maria Norman, for their unwavering support and encouragement for organizing and ensuring that this event becomes success. Last but not the least, a huge thank you to the teaching, non-teaching, support staff and students for your cooperation in making this event memorable. Finally, I leave you this inspiring quote by Swami Vivekananda. Awake, arise, and stop not until the goal is achieved. Before I take your leave, once a huge thank you, one and all, for your kind attention and patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. A big thank you to all our guests, dignitaries, teachers, and students for making this event a grand success. Let this day be a stepping stone towards a greener and brighter future. Thank you and have a wonderful day.